Back in parts 1 and 2, Olivia looked at animals and the 10-year plan for the sea. We'll send it back to her now for part 3.
Water is such a critical resource, and it's the reason why the sea and local industries can exist out in the desert. But can the area continue to grow as our water supply shrinks? Well, the Imperial Irrigation District weighs in tonight as we look at the water supply and how it impacts the Salton Sea.
Trying to go to seed right there.
Jack Vesey slices open a fresh head of romaine lettuce. His family farm has been growing and shipping produce for over 100 years.
It's not an easy job. We take a lot of risk. So we are able to harvest our crop and see it on a store shelf.
Vesey and Company sits in the heart of the Imperial Valley, one of the most productive agriculture regions in the country. And these desert farms exist because of water provided by the Imperial Irrigation District.
Our only water source in the Imperial Valley is the Colorado River. It flows into the Imperial Valley through the IID system.
With about 400 farms in the area, the Imperial Valley consumed more Colorado River water than all of Nevada and Arizona combined in 2022. But in the past few years, farmers have been asked to conserve the resource, and Jack says future cuts will impact production.
Currently, 100% of the vegetables we grow now are under sprinkler, what's called overhead irrigation from germination to harvest. And I'm not sure with what we grow, how much more water we can save. I think we're doing a hell of a job right now.
Conservation can also impact the nearby Salton Sea, as agricultural runoff is its main source of water. Less runoff means newly formed wetlands around the sea could dry up, affecting the region's already poor air quality, as nearby cities would be exposed to even more toxic dust. And now some community members have shared concerns as a new major industry adds to water demand. In January, Controlled Thermal Resources broke ground on the valley's first lithium extraction facility, which will be combined with renewable energy plants near the sea. This is the sea wall. It borders the south end here of the Salton Sea. But if you look just across the road, you'll find multiple geothermal plants that are already in action. For decades, geothermal plants have used hot brine or extremely salty water from below Earth's surface to create energy. In the future, lithium will be extracted from the brine for battery manufacturing. And just like nearby agriculture, water for processing lithium will be supplied by IID. With the new demand, some advocates have concerns about exceeding freshwater allotments in the desert. Others worry that water could be diverted from farms to support lithium. But IID says there's currently room for both industries.
They thought of these things several years ago. And so they set aside what's called the interim water supply policy. We set aside 25,000 acre feet a year for non-ag industry.
CTR's proposal estimates they'll use about 6,500 acre-feet of water annually. A second developer, Energy Source, expects to use about 3,400, which fits in the interim supply. But even with those projections, a recent report says the data remains uncertain on what the true water demand may be as more facilities are added. But as the basin experiences a mega drought and demand continues to grow, more regional impact studies are underway. And local groups say collaboration will be key to supporting the future of industries and the health of the Salton Sea.
We see that there's a public health crisis when the sea shrinks, and there's a environmental crisis. So that's why it's important for all of us to work together.
Great job.
Thank you.
What did you learn from this?
Oh, gosh, too much to say right now. I learned so much. I think one key takeaway is that the Salton Sea is such an afterthought. I think for a lot of people, it's toxic. Why do we need it? But it is really important, and it's so connected to everything that happens in Imperial County and parts of here in Riverside County.
All right. So you put a lot of work and a lot of effort into this. But it's not done, is it?
It's not done, of course. So this is going to be an ongoing issue, so we'll follow it. But next Saturday, March 16th, we'll have a half-hour special. So we'll touch on some of these topics again, but we will look into even more and some new projects that are happening that we haven't even mentioned yet.
You know what the good thing is? You did this because it really was a labor of love, and you just learned so much.
So much.
Yeah. Well, it was great. Thanks for doing it, and thanks for coming on tonight.
Thanks for having me on.